Hi fellow coaches, as you know my name's Ian Fraser and I'm the Director of Cricket Coaching at Scotch. One of my priorities at Scotch is to create the Scotch way. I see that as a way that is playing cricket in a very spirited and passionate way. A way that all boys see an opportunity of getting better and experience the thrill of winning in life and through their cricket. It's got to be fun and it's got to be enjoyable. And as coaches, we have a fair say in how that happens. So in everything we do, if we try and keep it fun and enjoyable, I think we hit the mark. As coaches, we have certain responsibilities. I think it's important that we dress properly. We don't come in thongs and battered shorts and ugly shirts. I know Gary's sourcing some shirts for us, and we make sure that we are part of the group and dress like the boys do in a nice professional way. I know it doesn't happen at Scotch very often, but it's something in society that we have to be aware of. Bullying is a no-no these days, so as coaches I think we have to be listening out if there's any signs of intimidation going on within the boys, because one word, one gesture can have a huge influence on a young person's life, and I don't think we need that at Scotch. We keep the group full of encouragement, full of working together, because we know that that is the best way to produce outstanding people and sports people that achieve out of their game what they want to achieve. Hope and giving a young person a future is critical. So a tap on the back, maybe a word of encouragement, little gesture has a huge influence. Never underestimate that, and I think that that's something that we should put a priority in. Be creative in your training. Often just a little adjustment from what you're doing can have a profound effect on what you're trying to achieve. So be creative, look for different ways to present a problem to the kids. Get them to actually have to think about what they're doing and to come up with a solution, and if you do that, then I think you're giving them the best chance to develop as people and as sportsmen. I think there's 10 key ingredients to the Scotch way. The first one relates to batting, and it's allowing the bat free access into the line of the ball. And what I mean by that is that the bat isn't interfered with by the body. So if I'm trying to hit a ball that's pitching out on the offside, it's allowing that bat free access through that ball as it would be on the middle stump or the leg stump. What I'm seeing in a few cases at Scotch, which we need to be aware of, is batsmen getting their bat behind them. This means that to access the ball, they must come across the line of the ball so as they don't hit their body. So they never get the experience, that great joy of going straight through the line of the ball. It's a little issue that I see with a lot of the younger boys with the ball pitching on their leg. They get their bat back here and then they can't get their bat to the ball. So they end up in this sort of motion. Remember, footwork is the essence of getting a good bat swing. So let's say the ball's pitching here. I've got my normal stance. I'm nice and loose and relaxed. By taking my foot here, my bat comes back into the ideal line to hit through the ball. As it does on the middle stump, ideal line to hit the ball through my feet. On the leg stump, we open out slightly. The bat goes into the position to go straight through the line, and I hit through the line of the ball. So that's very important. In any sport we do, we're looking to move into the ball. Say tennis, we're looking to move into the ball until that ball gets to a point where it bounces too high for us to get a good swing at the ball, so we move back from the ball. And that works beautifully in batting. And the reason is because the first point of release is the full ball. And the full ball that's going to hit these three stumps is the danger ball, because you can get out bowled, LBW and caught off that one ball. So we need to be ready and prepared for that full ball. And that means our intent should be looking for it, and we should be naturally loading our body to be able to move towards it. So very important that we educate the boys in understanding that. I see with a few boys it gets to the point where the ball is full and they often are like, oh, I don't know whether I want to go near that one. So we've got to get them to understand that they need to follow the ball all the way to give themselves the best chance of hitting the ball. The wider the ball is from the stumps, the more the bat becomes horizontal. Ball's pitching out here, my bat is at a horizontal angle. Out here, horizontal angle. A straight bat is a straight bat to the line of the ball. So if the ball's out here and I'm playing here, I'm not giving myself the best chance of hitting it. A straight bat there is where it goes through the line of that ball. Same as on the leg side. So it's very important that we get the young boys and the cricketers in Scotch to understand this concept. The wider the ball, the more your bat becomes horizontal. If you're trying to play out here with a straight bat, then you're not giving yourself the best chance of hitting it. The loose ball, that's any ball outside of the stumps, it's not going to hit the stumps, is a scoring opportunity because you can only get out caught. Any ball outside of here, whether it's to the side, this side, or this side, or going over the top, is what we call a loose ball. And the best batsmen are the ones that recognise early the loose ball, but are also ready to have an attacking option to that ball. That means we must get the boys to understand that the execution of those loose balls is critical. You can't get out bowled LBW, you can get out caught though. And the difference between the very best, say Sir Donald Bradman, was that he rarely got out to execution. And practicing these loose balls is critical. I think a very underestimated aspect of batting. We practice a lot for the good one, but do we really recognise the bad one? The best batsmen recognise the bad one and then look for the good one to keep that one out. So that's important. Communicating is the essence of partnerships. Yes, no, wait is critical, that we let the boys understand and practice these calls. A lot of the boys are a little shy, and so we need to bring them out of themselves, especially in the middle. Yes, no, wait. The other area is in between runs. We need to encourage them to communicate. Let the other party know what's going on, the other batsman. Between overs is also critical when they talk to each other. Maybe a bowler's doing well, so they let the other player know, okay, he might be doing whatever. Watch out for this fielder. Also, maybe one batsman's dealing with one bowler better than the other, so they say, okay, I'll take him for a while. That's the communication and teamwork in cricket, and especially in developing partnerships, which really are the essence of batting.